Truliv by itself, we are a startup with a focus on providing accommodation spaces to individuals. What we believe from day one, but we're truly able to capture the essence of today, was the fact that we want to be able to provide freedom to individuals. Having these reviews are very important for us as well, because said and done, at the end of the day, a customer is more likely to believe another customer than hearing it from us. And that's what we believe is these reviews are sort of a portal for one customer to experience or to get an idea of what they might experience here. So this is why review management is very, very important for us as well from the ground base. Reviews were not a strong foci for us. But now people want to take decision very fast, very quick. So having reviews where we take snippets or excerpts from certain reviews in general or reviews and collate them into our website has been very useful to generate more leads and even more bookings in this more tech-oriented work. Down the line, these reviews throw light on our own operations and forces us to improve, So a good example was how we used a lot of feedbacks on refund, not only for us as a company, but all our competitors as well, right? Because we found refund to be a very crucial word where a lot of people brought it up in these comments. So as to basically ignited us to come up with a solution where we are now the only person in the entire industry to refund you 7 days post your move out, and no one else is able to do that. But the only reason it came up is because we scouted LinkedIn, we scouted Google, we scouted Make My Trip, 99 Acres, everywhere, all our competitors, including us. Because of that, we can see like the impact looking and understanding comments on Google and stuff works. SurveySparrow came along with good pricing as well as a good experience more than anything, right? It was very simple to use. I didn't need any technical staff to sort of use the platform. I could just train my existing colleagues in terms of what was needed, and most of them were able to get on board and start using it. And over a period of time, we learned to adapt and grow along with the software as well. We started building surveys to address each and every touch point uniquely. Now through SurveySparrow and a few integrations as well here and there, we're able to understand what's our customer satisfaction at every point of this journey. We are not always looking at it and saying, hey, this is the experience of the customer as a whole. No, this is the experience of the customer at this point of the journey. So therefore, we need to focus on what we need to input here. And it's led to various insights about how perhaps we can control or increase retention as well with our customers and prevent attrition, because we are able to now measure exactly, okay, it is at this point that the customer potentially is starting to look for an alternative. This is how SurveySparrow has been very useful for us. Here, when it comes to SurveySparrow, is kind of like unique in a way. It builds a dashboard that we can constantly revisit. We do look at it on like a weekly basis or a monthly basis, and it tends to add a lot of value here, especially the sentiment, and you're able to create your own word maps or word heat maps and things like that, right? Which are very useful as well. When we started using SurveySparrow, we noticed that we were averaging 3s across most of our properties, with some properties being 4. When we looked deeper into why this was the case, it was because, people who were frustrated were leaving reviews, but people who were happy were not leaving any reviews. So they were very easy to say, thank you very much for your service, and then move on with their journey. When we started noticing this insight, right, came because we noticed that once we started interacting with the ground team and stuff like that, this was the reasoning behind that. A few property managers were focused to getting these good reviews. Well, the ones that were 3, they were not really focused on getting this. So it was sort of apparent for us that we needed to figure out a way to push this sort of behavior and stuff like that, right? So when we started off, we were at 3s, but today now we are more than 4 in approximately 95% of our properties at this point. And in fact, we'll be easily hitting 4.5 now. And it's purely because we are able to keep looking at this on a regular basis. for us, we have definitely seen an improvement in terms of NPS numbers, CSAT numbers since the 2 years SurveySparrow has been here. SurveySparrow has been a good tool for us to sort of measure these things and then figure out our next steps, right? So if you look at like in a percentage or something, maybe increased by approximately 20 to 30%. Said and done, at the end of the day, I think it's more about finding something that suits your needs, right? And SurveySparrow suited ours, and it's a good match, and we are continuing this relationship as far as I can see here at Truliv. So the entire point is, if you guys have something similar, or if someone needs something similar, SurveySparrow is definitely a good choice for you.